Hi there. This is a message from Handsome Jack to the construction workers of opportunity. You fine gentlemen are building the future. Once the city is done and its carefully selected citizens are brought in, you'll be able to see the true beauty that opportunity represents. From a distance, that is. I mean, you guys aren't coming anywhere near the city once it's done. You can check it out. Binoculars.
Shut up! God!
Did you know littering an opportunity is punishable by death? If not, you also ought to know complaining about opportunity clause is considered verbal littering.
Not gonna
Attach the pocket watch quickly.
Bandits retreating!
I see the files. All done. Now grab the voice modulator. Great. Now, unfortunately, you will speak in Jack's voice until you reach the security door. I will tell you the password to open it at the appropriate time.
I wonder how... God, I sound atrocious.
You seriously thought you could hide from me, Angel? Is that what you thought? Say goodbye to your friend, Angel. Say it.
See you soon.
You found a way past the final door to Angel's control core, huh? Well, she's kept up her part of the bargain, surprisingly. Time to return the favor. Come on back and we'll steal ourselves a vault key.
This isn't a discussion. You're not going without me, period.
This is it, everybody. Lilith, Mordecai, you're protecting the city. Brick will provide air support from Thousand Cuts, and I'll climb up to Control Core Angel from the cliff face. Any questions?
Yeah, why ain't I going? I gotta pay Hyperion back for Bloodwing.
And you will, but for now I need you protecting Sanctuary in case this is just another trap. You'll get your payback, Mordecai. I promise.
Long as you say so, Roland.
Vault Hunter, we have a shot at stealing the vault key and stopping Jack from waking the warrior. All you have to do is get past a force field that'll atomize you, destroy a bunker carrying enough firepower to level a continent, and get through a door you can't possibly open.
That's his way of saying we're probably gonna die.
It's time to get Claptrapped at Thousand Cuts. We need him to shut down the force field.
Make it painful, guys.
This is gonna be fun!
FYI, it may take some serious convincing to get Claptrap to head to Thousand Cuts.
Minion! Let's go to Thousand Cuts!
Or not.
I enlisted you as my minion, then Angel just happened to attack Sanctuary. Don't you get it? Jack was coming after me! It's time to take the fight to him! I'll meet you in Thousand Cuts!
would stand still for a moment, I require. Some people, who are not me, might consider slag experimentation immoral. Some people would not be willing to pay
You a great deal of money for bringing me experiment results from the Hyperion Preserve. Some people are stupid.
Silence!
Let's say we start that test.
It's Dr. Samuels. The test subject is still conscious. You can't expect me to...
Sorry, baby, I can't hear you over the sound of people not
God,
iridium right now. This bulky didn't make iridium come out of the ground for nothing, right? So, you've got it. You might as well do some good with it.
Wasn't mine.
You're not even on the other side of that glass, are you, sweetheart?
Commencing iridium mutation test on subject number 2. Subject, Eric Price.
Silence! Farewell. Quiet.
They just killed my shield! Go to hell!
Anyway, just please let him go!
What's the holdup, Sammy?
Don't call me. This subject is unsuitable for testing. His husband has the shivers. He could have transmitted.
Hey, remember that wife of yours and how you wanted to see her like ever again?
You can't.
Still don't hear screaming.
You! Stop!
testing group.
Commencing slag injection on subjects supplied by the Hyperion liaison known as...
Baby, don't look.
You're doing moderately well. I require one more echo recording, at which point I will have all the data I need.
I will make you burn!
Mommy?
Just run! Tia! Run!
In addition to being highly entertaining, the data you found may hold the key to stopping the spread of slag poisoning. In a fit of extreme paranoia, I hid my notes on the opening of the vault and promptly forgot their locations.
While I grind my teeth to dust in
Frustration, you will retrieve these journals for me. A group of mutant test subjects escaped the Hyperion Preserve. As amusing as it might be to see them attempt to reintegrate into society, they must be put down.
Hey,
Find a way to lure them
Slav.
out.
Head to Moxie's and acquire some bait I have ordered. The escapees, for whatever reason, find pizza irresistible. You lure them out with this pizza, then murder them.
Can't help but notice the bloodshots. You are fighting at some serious firepower. If you are going to have a chance against them, you will need to up your arsenal. You could always arm your men with some high-quality munitions from my store.
Keep what few wits you have about you. These mutants are not to be trifled with. Cut them no slack.
You stop. So it goes.
You must communicate with the beasts through the intercom. Should your promises of food satisfy them, they will let you in.
Another morsel for the bridge. This one is strong.
Is that marshmallows and staggering I smell? Yummy! Come on in, dude!
What the hell? You're up, June. Get
Silence!
Excellent. Return to me. I have a large pile of blood money with your name on it. You might assume this to be a metaphor. You would be incorrect.
blasted out my AI core. I require a new ship. Oh, there is a broken constructor bot in the bloodshot dam. Insert me into it, and I will repay you.
I love this part.
Jack's gonna kill us all. It is unfortunate the mutants could not be tamed. They would have been useful allies.
Die. Roland forcibly relocated me to Sanctuary for what he claimed was my safety. But the slackjaws who populate this city make my flesh scream. A young woman said hello to me today. I stared back at her, my mind screeching as I looked for a way to escape this unwanted interaction. As my face grew red with nauseous stress, a blood vessel popped in my nose and a jet of crimson shot out of my nostrils, splattering us both with blood. She screamed and ran away. Pleased as I was at the time, I feel causing fountains of blood to shoot from my face will not be a viable long-term strategy for avoiding conversation. day, as I was pinning a disemboweled skag to my front door to dissuade others from approaching it, what does Jack want with the vault key? Was the key simply charging the entire time I possessed it before Jack crowbarred it from my bloody hands? Was it waiting to unleash its alien powers on Pandora? To make Iridium appear from the very ground? Was it preparing itself to unlock even more alien ruins? I will delve deeper into this question after I soundproof the walls of my home, that I may be spared the incessant laughter and joviality of Sanctuary's citizens. Legends of an ancient alien warrior. The legends tell of a magical key that can bring it back to life. If my hypotheses are correct, which they always are, the legends may be speaking of the vault key. Also, a young man told me I was pretty on my way back from the grocer's. The reaction was surprisingly tame. I only spent the next 3 hours dry heaving into a bucket.
Let me do my job, you jack!
Laser lock. Success.
Offering a 90% off sale on all new U respawns. This offer expires in 3-2-1-0. Better luck next time.
Silence!
Success.
Yesterday, I had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation inasmuch as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by Iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him. For the first time, I felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
Listen to my... I hid the copious material I compiled after opening the vault those 5 long years ago. In a fit of spastic paranoia, I did not
Write down the locations to the information. Find it for me and be handsomely... Oh, were you expecting me to say handsomely rewarded? I've been relocated to Sanctuary against everyone's better judgment. Not my own, mind you. I never wanted to be here. I was perfectly content to live out my days in a non-standard living arrangement with 2 ceiling chairs I met at a bar fight. Oh, they're adorable. They barely speak any English. And if you have to ask what a ceiling chair is, I pity the life you've wasted. I should discuss the scroll-ophant in the room. The reason for my relocation was an elongated and systematically unpleasant torture at the hands of Jack's cronies. Roland and his well-defined pectoral muscles were kind enough to entrust the vault key with me after the awakening of the Destroyer. Not to be confused with the Warrior. Seriously, those sound nothing alike. Oh, right, torture. I asked nicely on several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments, but it fell upon idiotic ears. As they cut into my flesh over and over, I would fade in and out of consciousness and whisper to the ceiling chairs that it was going to be okay. Clark was afraid at first. His 4 legs trembled against the cold ceiling, but he knew he had to be strong for me. Then they went to work on his brother, Philippe. Philippe was so brave. He was so brave for me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clark cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers inadvertently sat on him and muffled his cries. The last thing Philippe said before he passed on to the great wooden beyond was, "I love you, Patty. I love you." And then he was gone. It's lonely here in Sanctuary. Sure, Clark prattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same. Jack has taken so much from me. Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the warrior and more power. Revenge is as pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge. I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
The chronicles of my torture. I shall warm up some cold cocoa and listen to these again.